Hi guys, Teacher Sticker Shop here. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my 2017 to 2018 Erin Condren Teacher Planner. As you can see, I have beat this planner into the ground. Like, the cover is coming up, it has, these are like scratches, but I have carried this planner all over our 1,400 student school for 9 months and treated it very badly. So that's why the cover looks like this, but you will see the inside does not look like this. All right, let's get started. I did not use the contact, the year plan, the absentee, none of those. Just because in my role, I didn't really find them too useful. I did use the graph paper for my course records at the university that I'm studying at. So I would put, when I finished the units, a summary, a mind map, if I had any projects due, when I watched the classes, and when I did the forums. However, I tended to not write down towards the end because I was so far into it that I kind of had a rhythm going and I didn't need to remind myself every week what I was doing. Okay, I also did not use the note pages very much, except for in 1 month. And I also didn't use the monthly planning pages. Okay, so this is my August layout. We have this in the shop. The washi tape is from Michaels. This is when I did use the notes because we didn't have our schedules finished. Like, this was our temporary schedule. So I just stamped the days and then wrote down what I was doing each day. This is our September layout. The washi tape is also from Michaels. And this is currently in our shop. In fact, every layout that you're going to see is currently in our shop. This is the October layout that you guys chose on my Facebook page. I couldn't decide whether to do this or more of a like black and orange theme, but you guys really like the sugar skulls, and I did too. I also really liked putting the washi tape here with the weekend banner because it kind of separated here and I could just, in my mind, keep them separate. I did start all of my months on Monday, but I think I have both available in the shop. Like, it comes with the Monday start and the Sunday start. But here in Spain, we start our weekends on, we start our weeks on Monday. Okay, this is November. Sorry, drinking some water there. This is December. I actually made all of the art for this kit, so I really liked it. Like, I made all these patterns and quite enjoyed it. This is January. I went with a Frozen theme. And then this washi tape is from Kimi. All of this is from Kimi Dordi, which is a site here in Spain. This one and this one, they're from Michaels. And then the stickers are from the Michaels, I think they're from the memory planning sticker book, the one that has the 472 stickers in it. Okay, this is February. This has kind of like some foil highlights in it, that if I had printed it on glossy paper, you would have seen it a lot more bright and popped. But I wanted to do everything on matte in my teacher planner. Okay, this is March. We did Dr. Seuss, and I chose green. It wasn't the exact mint green, but I still really liked how this spread turned out. In April, I stuck with purple. Wanted to do something with flowers because the flowers were just starting to bloom a little bit. In May, the flowers were blooming a lot, and so I stuck with the peach and did flowers again. And in June, I did leaves, like tropical leaves, because we were finishing school. This is the month that I used my planner in the monthly the most. Like, some others, I just kind of write down if we were doing things at school, like this was testing, exams, but I didn't use my monthly spread that much. I used my weekly spread a ton though. And then July I didn't decorate because we don't have school in July. All right, I'm gonna flip through each of my weeks in the lesson plan pages just so that you can kind of see how I've decorated them. These are I think we call them the feelings or the emotion stickers. This is like a full kit that comes this way with all of these little stickers. I just kind of put them in there randomly because I didn't know my schedule yet. And I started using these in October when our schedule became... Oh, Bethany, use your words. When our schedule like became established and we had the same classes each week. So just going to walk you through how I laid out, how I use my planner. I was teaching in a school, well, I am teaching in a school where we have morning, midday, and afternoon classes. Comple is short for complementaria, which is a type of class that we have at midday. So I used this side of the planner and I wrote the 3 morning classes, the 1 midday class, and the 2 afternoon classes. On this side of the planner, I wrote each of the courses that I was taking at university and what I had to do. Also, later in the planner, I put when my classes are under each day. My sidebar, I had the days and the dates. And then I used the top one for when my classes are at university. The middle section I used to write what work I had to get done that week. This was an extra decorative section, or like maybe if I had to write some notes, and then a to-do list. So this layout saved my life this year. This, I did not really respect the days. I always put everything in Monday and then just kind of wrote where I had space. But this, I could just open up and see exactly what I had done with each class. I taught 4, 8, 9, 10 different groups of students this year, so this helped me a lot to keep the groups organized, and in each of those groups I had another group of 4, like we had small groups. So this helped to keep organized. Sorry about the cough. All right, so let's keep going. This is my mermaid kit. Sea turtles. All of this washi came from Michaels. Paris. I did Paris this week because it was our 4th wedding anniversary and we went to Paris for our honeymoon. So I just kind of wanted to remember Paris. Halloween. These are stickers from a sticker book that my sister sent me for my birthday. But all of the rest is just Michaels washi, and then the stickers from our kit. These are pastel woodland creatures. My hipster owls. And there are lots of stickers in the kit that I didn't use in these, just because I only really used what I needed. But this is Halloween. Even though they don't celebrate Halloween in Spain, we do celebrate it at the school, and that's one of our jobs. So I did a Thanksgiving spread. This was the week after Thanksgiving. This was the first week in December when we had a 3-day holiday, so I just wrote all of my homework in here. Okay, here's, I also designed the artwork for this kit, so I super loved it. This was the week before Christmas break. It was a bit crazy. Even though we didn't have our normal classes, we had lots of presentations and things like that. And then here I just wrote everything that I had to get done for university over the holiday. This is what I did over the December holiday. I used this as the first week and then just put decorative here, and then used this as the second week. We went to London from the 27th through the 31st. And so I just wanted to decorate this with a London kit. It is in our shop. And then the washi is all from Michaels. Okay, this was our first week back at school. We went to the Harry Potter, the exhibition. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Is it on tour in the US? They had like all the props from the movie set up, and you could like pull a mandrake out and you could shoot a quaffle ball. And they had like Hagrid's cabin set up. It was amazing. And I used as the decorative, these are our Sassy Wizard stickers. They're designed for teachers, but they don't have to be for teachers. They can be for anybody. So this was one of my favorite spreads. This is our Alice in Wonderland kit. And we used like shabby chic, kind of like a green wood as the background for this. And then I paired it with this washi tape, which I got from kimidorty.s. Okay, I wanted to celebrate ultraviolet because ultraviolet is the color of the year. So I did like some color blocking with ultraviolet and then teal. And then I just had some winter animals to go with that. This was the week that I was studying for my exams. So I had a lot of notes, not a lot of school. They gave me 2 days off to study, thank goodness. And this is our study kit. And then I have 2 weeks that I decorated for Valentine's Day. This, I don't have any classes this week because it was our vacation. We were between semesters. But I did have exams at school. This is our second kit for Valentine's Day. And it was the Teach from the Heart, Not from the Book. And then we had hearts all over it. This is a sticker. This is not part of our sticker. It's from the Happy Planner. I think it's the Memory Planner or the watercolor. I can't remember. And then I had my new classes. I had a 4th class this semester. So from here on out, I'm not going to have a to-do column. I'm going to have a 4th class. Okay, this was President's Day, so I wanted to do something that reminded me of like Jackie Kennedy. I know that's kind of a weird connection, but I just thought that this was really pretty and it kind of reminded me of her. This is one of my favorite kits that I did ever because of this quote, and then I just did hot air balloons all over it. These washies are from Michaels. Yeah, they're all from Michaels. This is our vintage Alice in Wonderland kit. I was reading Alice in Wonderland again while I was decorating this week, so I really wanted to do something, and I loved the vintage artwork on this. This was St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to experiment with putting an extra layer of parchment paper background to see if I loved it. I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. Like, I liked having this visual separation between the morning and the afternoon, which is why I always have colors, not too many colors, and more colors. And then I used these green, super cute little watercolor animals. They are from the Etsy shop Digital Artsy, and we incorporated them into our kit. And then all of this washi came from Michaels except for these little X's, which came from kimidorty.s. Okay, I remember being really tired this week, which is why I used my otter kit, because lots of them look like they're sleeping. And then this is what, I don't know why this post-it is still here, but I'll explain to you. What I did in the weeks that I hadn't decorated yet, because I decorated every week, I would put a post-it with the week, and then I would write anything that I had to write down, like this kind of stuff, or if I had like events. And then I would also put a different post-it for whenever I had projects due at university, so that I would know that week, like I could look ahead and see when it was due, even though I didn't have my planner finished. So that was one of the coolest things that I did this year, and I completely recommend it. If you have a teacher planner, start planning with post-its, and then when you get to that week, you can incorporate what you put on your post-its. This was Easter week, so I wanted to nap, and I also had a lot to do at university. I wrote in my obsession time because we were doing fertility treatment at that point, and I wanted to schedule time every day to to obsess over infertility, but then not let it, you know, be the focus of everything. This is when we found out that the fertility treatment did not work, which is why my word today is acceptance, which was hard to do, but, you know, happiness, dream, love. I really wanted to send lots of positive messages to myself this week. This is our succulent kit, which I am in love with. Oh, and this is not part of the kit. This is a sticker from from the watercolor Happy Planner book. Okay, so getting over the sadness of things not working with our fertility treatments and going into the next week, I wanted something that reminded me to be tough, to get back into the swing of things, and I loved these Galaxy Diamonds for doing that. Especially these quotes, like they completely made my week. Okay, and then I used a butterfly kit this week. I think that this was, I don't remember. I was thinking a lot about my mom, and my mom reminds me, like the butterfly always reminds me of my mom. So I used a butterfly kit, but I can't remember if it was Mother's Day or something like that. The next week I used these watercolor flowers with pink and navy, and it was kind of starting to be summer, so I wanted to kind of, you know, put more summer in there. This was our Puente de Mayo, which is a 3-day weekend that we had in May, the first week of May. And I used these really cute Harry Potter watercolor clip arts to make this. We don't have this in our shop, like I just made it for my planner, but I thought it was super cute, especially with like the gold washi tape and the glitter. I just loved it. Okay, this I used some summer clip art that I had because it was starting to feel like summer a little bit, even though later the temperature got cold again. This kit is in our shop. It has little kawaii forest animals, and we had a holiday here. That's why there's nothing written here. Okay, and this was obviously a week that I was super busy because I didn't write a lot in my planner, but we used a sunflower kit. This was the last full week of school, so I wanted to do something that had a lot of decoration because I knew I wasn't going to be writing a lot because I had some testing going on and I was finishing up the school year at university. Okay, so we had our June timetable begins. So what I did was I wrote all of my morning and midday classes. In the afternoon, we didn't have classes at school. We only go until 2 o'clock in June and in September because of the heat. So in the afternoon, I just did stuff to help prepare for my exams, which were this week. The last week of school, I wanted to really honor the planner and incorporate all the colors from the planner. I don't think that this kit is in our shop. I just made it for my planner. But all of the washi is from Mombi. These are the new like super skinny washis, and I did not white out the, what do you call these? Like the stripes that are in between, like on a these stripes. I usually whited them out in my kits because I covered them up. Like here, I covered them with washi, but here you can see like where I've whited it out. But this week I didn't because I wanted all the colors of this gorgeous planner to come through and kind of psych me up for the last week of school, my exams. I passed all my exams and this was a great week. So those are all of my weekly layouts. I had 3 extra weeks. On the checklists, what I did was on this, I wrote down my grades for the class that I taught. But here, do you remember how I said I worked with small groups? So what I did was I wrote the class, the groups, and then I would tick off the activities as they did them. So if I didn't remember what activity, or maybe I didn't have time to write it in my planner, I would always have my checklist here that I could compare to. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different groups, like different classes. And then for my 4th graders, I was responsible for preparing them for a Cambridge speaking exam. So I used this part to talk about what they were doing. And then here I would write like comments during each practice. And that was my teacher planner. I didn't really use too many of the stickers that came in the planner, but I'm sure I'll use them in the future. I did use this pocket a lot, so I was glad that it had it. And then I had three plastic pockets. I used this one for my reading list for 2nd and 3rd grade. This one to keep notes for school, and then here I kept my stickers for my small groups and my schedule so that I could just open the back planner if I didn't remember where I was supposed to be. These did start to fall apart towards the end of the year, but like I said, I treated this planner like a serious planner. So that's my Erin Condren Teacher Planner for the 2017-2018 year. If you have any questions about any of the stickers that you've seen, please leave us a comment because we have most of them in our shop. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see how you're using your Erin Condren Teacher Planner, or if you use a different teacher planner, leave me a link to your channel so that I can check it out. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe down below, hit the bell to get our updates, and give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks guys, see you in my next video. Bye bye.